Um, yeah. What's up, homeboys? Welcome to where we all talk about boxing. Huh? You can love it, you can hate it. I don't care. Go ahead and hit the like or dislike button. And if you're feeling the video, share it. If you got something to say, leave it in the comments. Break out some news, knowledge, facts, or opinions. And if you want to be part of the team, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so you can get notified about new videos where we talk about real boxing, real spit without fanboying, race baiting, or narrative creating. Huh? The LGBTC gets no love from the BRC with High V at the BYT. You know what I'm talking about? Texas, baby. Texas boxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Wilder wins mediation, comes out victorious, beating Top Rank to break $32 million to sit at home and not do nada, step aside. Alright. So they can make the Fury and AJ fight for undisputed. That's what we need. We need that fight. As the boxing community, right? Boxing fans, we need an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Now, we have your boy Usyk, the guy that was undisputed at cruiserweight, is now coming out talking about that he wants to, for the lack of better words, cock block that fight. Alright, so he wants to block that fight, or he wants his opportunity at AJ so he can get his WBO. He's a belt hungry guy. You can tell at cruiserweight, belt hungry. Cool. He needs to step aside. But now that Wilder came out and got paid, what's going to happen? What's he going to do? He's going to want to get paid too, right? I mean, he doesn't have a contractual deal. Now, I thought Wilder was fighting for his right to face Fury for the third time. He didn't even have to do that. I mean, he's just getting paid. But the whole purse what he was going to make, $32 million, and man, paid. Must be nice. I gotta say that pretty crazy, but I've seen wilder things. All right. It's ridiculous that they allow that, man. At first, like I said, I thought he was getting his opportunity to lose for the third time versus Fury. Yeah, I said lose. And but no, we're gonna get it. You know, we're gonna get that. He's gonna get paid, and we're gonna get our fight. If the WBO does not act crazy and tries to strip AJ, we'll have us an undisputed champion. If not, AJ's gonna chunk the belt. What's his name doesn't get his fight. He's still gonna fight whoever else. Man, I can't remember his name right now. It should appear here. Right there. Anyway, yeah. So, well, what's the deal? I mean, sit back, fight somebody in the meantime. Matter of fact, Usyk, why don't you go ahead and fight Wilder? That'd be big money. Fight Wilder. Hey, you've seen he has no boxing skills, and Usyk has some boxing skills. So, if you can duck that right from coming your way and avoid it, that metal probe right. How they let him fight with the metal probe in his hand, I don't know. But that windmill's coming. You better put your matrix on and avoid them shots. You'll be good. So we can get the undisputed champion. Of course, they have a rematch clause. So if you can go step in there and say, hey, as long as I get my chance to fight this guy before you guys get the rematch, that way you get your chance to fight. You lose, then they get their rematch. I mean, I don't even like immediate rematches, to be honest. If Wilder would have if Wilder would have took his first loss or draw, really the first draw, and said, man, look, hold up, let me tighten up my boxing game, and then he would have went in there with a better plan. You know, that's what he needs to do. He needs to step up on his boxing game, because the man doesn't have boxing skills. He has a one lucky punch, a one hitter quitter. He thinks that's enough, and in this level, it's not enough. You know, we've seen that throughout the years. But anyway, yeah, stepping up the competition, man. And the truth came out, man. Wilder, man, he never wanted to fight AJ, man. He's always been afraid of that fight. You know, he even said himself, he took less money to fight Fury. Why? Because he thought Fury was an alcoholic out of the gym, dope fiend with that gave up on life and was gonna just donate him a little money till he seen that he had something for him, right? Hit him with that right, boom. The man came up, like what, 4 seconds? Came up out of the grave, came back, and I mean, he didn't win. Well, yeah, it was the first fight. He didn't win, but no, yeah, that was the first fight. But you got the draw. But in a lot of people's opinion, he won that fight. You know. All right, I'm gonna do this in sections because third time should be a charm. For some reason, I keep writing this up. I keep trying to shoot this, and boom, this thing's. My hair looks like that because it's me yanking at it. Anyway. Let me tell you a little something about these little crazy fanboys, LBC, Wilder fanatics, making up all these sorts of crazy things about the fight with Fury. Remember, they had the glove, they had the floppy glove where the fist wasn't in all the way. Then they had the egg weight. They had the spiked drink, the commission, and everybody was in on it. Like, they didn't understand the process of what a glove goes through before it goes into the boxer's hands and gets filled up. They got the other team that watches them wrap up their hands. And I don't know, man, these guys are just insane. You know what I mean? Just out of line. Just everything that we're just coming up with was all this crazy nonsense. And then it's crazy that Wilder came out and he basically co-signed the madness, the insane excuses, and he had other ones to add on, right? That his team was in on it, that they drugged him, that they had a nail in the glove, or that Fury had a nail in the glove. And then he even hates on old man, what's his name, the ref, Kenny, right there. Anyway, so yeah, I don't get it. I just wanted to do a quick few minutes of this crazy nonsense and why he wasn't fighting for his right to get vengeance. Instead, he paid the lawyers and all that to go through mediation so he can get paid to step aside. Man, I tell you the truth, if I thought somebody wronged me, I'd want to get back out there and handle up. Simple as that, right? Wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you think that he wanted vengeance? That could have been the name of the third fight. The revenge, Wilder's revenge, you know? Vengeance. The rubber match with the vengeance. Something like that, you know what I mean? Some wild for Wilder. Anyway, man, hey, as long as we get that undisputed bout, I'm good. Usyk needs to be a man and try to make another fight in the meantime. Probably, like I said, fight Wilder
He needs to fight Wilder. If he can make that Wilder fight, possibly before the or be on the undercard of the undisputed bout with AJ and Fury. I don't know if his ego would allow that, but it'd be a good idea. And then both of them can say the winner of us fights Tyson Fury, or the winner of AJ Tyson Fury. And I mean, that'll at least give you something, and just say fight one of us before y'all get your rematch, you know. But everybody wants rematches, immediate rematches now. I mean, take an ass whooping, go fix what you need to fix about yourself, and then get back in there. That only makes sense. I mean, you know, the triangle theory is not true, right? Just because this cat beat that vato doesn't mean that if they fight another cat, like if they both, he beats one guy and he loses to him, doesn't mean that you're gonna beat him, something like that. You know what it is. Anyway, hopefully we get that fight. All right, that's it. I just wanted to spit a little something about them little haters, the little storytellers, the ones that cry and don't play Nintendo. You know, them little fanboys, the little LDBC channels, just hating, bunch of haters, bunch of excuses makers, bunch of whiners, is what it is.